These are the ANC LX-10 earbuds, and they come with something unique. A built-in screen that does so much more than you'd expect. From changing volume, to skipping tracks, to checking the battery levels, and even taking photos. And yes, it also supports active noise cancellation, or at least that's what they claim. Let's check it out. First up, let's take a look inside the box. You'll find a USB Type-C charger, additional earbud tapes for different sizes, the earbud case with the earbuds neatly packed inside, and of course the user manual. The earbud case has a matte finish, it's fully plastic, and while it may feel cheap to touch, that's kind of expected for a budget-friendly product. Here's the main attraction though, the 2-inch screen with a resolution of 240 by 296. On the right hand side, you've got the power button and the Type-C charging port, and on the left side you have the small speaker for notifications and sound. Inside the case we have the earbuds. They each have this small LED which indicates their status, and to connect these it's as simple as opening it up. You'll see the LEDs turn blue on the earbuds, and then if you just search for that in the Bluetooth settings you should see something like LX10. There you are, and then that should pretty much be it. This is kind of the home page, so you can hold that and then cycle through different kind of lock screens, and there you have it. On the screen you can also see the two 100% symbols. Those are for the left and the right earbuds, and then the last one is the actual battery of the case itself. Now let's cycle through the different screens. The first one is photograph, so this essentially allows you to take an image on your phone, and this acts kind of as a remote control. You can see. So it works the same way as a video. So it starts recording and then stops recording. Interestingly, if you don't have the camera app open and you press this, it actually increases the volume. Then you have the brightness levels, which you can increase or decrease by the plus and minus signs. There's not a huge difference between the brightest and the lowest levels, but I guess something to play with. The flashlight gives you different options and different colours. So if you press this, it'll turn white, and then press it again to go through the different colours that they have. I guess, how many are they? So 5 colours in total. And I must say it's not the brightest. And then you have a counter, so if you just need a countdown for something, you have that, and equally you have a stopwatch. Then you have the voice assistant. If I press this now, there you go. So it wakes up Gemini in this case, and if this were to be used on an iPhone or iOS device, it would wake up Siri. Let's try to use this and see how good it is. Hey Gemini, can you tell me a joke? Hey Gemini, how's the weather in London today? After the voice assistant, you just have a bunch of settings. So you have tap to wake, you can turn that off. You have languages, the theme you want to set, so the thing we set at the start, you can change that here. You can change the sound, so every time you swipe it doesn't make a sound. And then just standard restart, factory reset, and shutting down. Then you have the equalizer, which is probably the most interesting. It lets you customize the sound for different effects, but after some testing I found that most of these presets don't actually work, except for the class and the voice options, which work well for speech. Perfect if you're listening to podcasts or like TV shows, but not much else. But I guess it also comes down to preference. Some of these might work well for you, others possibly not. Next up is the earbud finding feature. It plays a soft alarm if you lose your earbuds. and you can see, because that's the left one. This page lets you choose between different styles. So you have default, which is just swiping left or right. You have the kaleidoscope, that basically changes it to something like this, where you can see everything at once and then just choose your app. And then the last one is gear. I prefer this one, where you can just cycle through different things. The space audio feature does what the equalizer does, just with a fancy name. It mainly turns down the volume, but don't expect immersive sound quality here. And then this one shows you whatever's playing. So if we were to just play something on YouTube, you can see that it's coming on here. And then this is the ambient. This works surprisingly well. This option is with the active noise cancellation turned off. This one turns the active noise cancellation on, and this one is a transparent mode. So it's similar to it being turned off. Not sure what the real difference is, but this actually works. I've got some white noise playing in the background, and that actually works. With the ANC turned off, I can hear the noise clearly, but with it being turned on, the noise is significantly reduced. It's not Bose level, but for this price, I'm impressed. Now let's talk real world performance. How do these earbuds stack up? For starters, the sound quality doesn't match premium brands like Samsung or Apple, but at this price point, it's expected. However, turning on ANC really helps boost the listening experience. If you've used the higher end earbuds, these might feel like a step down, but for the budget buyers or a backup pair, they are a solid choice. The battery life is another plus. The case charges from 0 to 100 in merely 90 minutes and gives you 4 to 5 hours of playback per charge. The case itself lasts about a week, so it's perfect for daily use without constantly needing to charge. At $30, the ANC LX-10 earbuds are a mixed bag. If sound quality is your top priority, you might be better off with the JBL Vibe Beam or the Anker P20i, which falls in the same price range. But if you're intrigued by a unique selling point, the built-in screen and all its features, it's a fun, functional device that offers more control than a standard budget earbuds. So the decision comes down to your priorities: rich sound quality or the novelty of having a screen with added features. That's all for now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you want to see more videos like this, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!